Yo, what's good internet? And I'm back with another review, and today we'll be reviewing One Piece World Seeker. Even though I didn't really spend as much time on the game, I'm still gonna give my opinion out because I still put a good amount of hours in the game. Alright, so One Piece World Seeker is an action-adventure game based on a manga and anime series. It was developed by Ganabarion and published by Bamco Namco, of course, and it is the very first game in the franchise that literally features an open world environment. So story-wise, you'll start out dropping into the prison island. Luffy and the rest of his gang is searching of a legendary treasure said to be held within the island's flying fortresses. Things go wrong fast and turns out that the whole thing was a bust, and figured out that the whole thing was a setup orchestrated by the prison's warden named Isaac. During their escape, most of the Luffy crew were separated, getting tangled up in a plot involving recognizable pirates and Navy officers from Luffy's past, all with Isaac pulling the strings. Sooner or later, you'll end up with the leader of the local anti-Navy group named Jean, and she'll help you out through your quest. Apparently, the best part about the game was surprisingly strong narrative, while the pacing was slowed considerably by the same amount of unremarkable side quests. I also seen a whole lot of dialogue in the game as well. Alright, so we done about the story, man. Let's talk about the gameplay. As you explore through these worlds, you can basically go about how you want to do things. You can go with the observation Hakai, which makes this technically like a sneak build, and an armament Hakai, which is just go all out. And depending on what abilities that you use, it definitely does help in the playing field. You can also earn, craft, and improve most of your equipment that you use by doing main and side quests. And speaking of side quests, you will be able to find most of your materials all over the islands, and I advise you to pick most of them up because it definitely be very useful to you on those side quests. Most people said that this game was definitely repetitive. It is somewhat repetitive in the beginning aspects of the game. Further along the line, you will literally see less repetitiveness in the game, but most of it is based on how you feel about it. And I didn't feel that the game was repetitive at all, to be honest. But the only thing that's conflicting me right now is the whole mapping system, because when there's these like search areas where you need to look around and look for wherever your objective is, and not everyone is just super duper confusing. Not everyone's gonna know exactly where it is. But other than that, the graphics is basically looks stunning, and the soundtrack is pretty bland, but it is gonna have to do. They also have like this weird karma system where basically you have to do a certain amount of objectives for certain people. And to me, in my opinion, it feels pretty pointless, but I do see some side of it, so like some extra things to do. But other than that, I really don't see anything it doesn't really affect the whole story or anything in that matter. So if I miss anything, I guess we can hop on to the overview. So on the positive side of things, the story was good, the narrative and dialogue I love. The gameplay mechanics is pretty solid. Graphically, the game looks stunning, and the soundtrack is okay, I guess. And on the negative side of things, it is definitely somewhat repetitive. I got confused with the compass a whole bunch of times on certain missions, and the karma system feels pretty pointless. Alright, so the game should be in most platforms, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. If you get the game digitally or in your local stores, most of them should be $59.99 to like $60. Or if you look online, probably on eBay, it's probably going to be about like $40. I would recommend this game at full price, but obviously, of course, Bamco Namco, I always end up sending them season passes, and more content is going to show up further along those lines. So I'd really highly advise you to just wait until the price drops. So if you like this review, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I do reviews, videos, PvP matches, streams, and more. And don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page and my Twitch account, because I stream on those platforms as well. Everything should be in the description box below. Peace.